Of punctuation fame, I'm Colin.
Of biblical fame, I'm David.
And of Cooper fame, I'm Bradley.
And this is Overarching, show about our fair city of St. Loogie Magoogie.
I thought it was just like an hour of puns on our names.
You know, that's probably somebody's podcast.
On the Patreon, we'll do it if we get enough money.
Start as a Patreon first. There are three Colins. My name's not Colin, it's Colin.
Okay.
How do you guys pronounce your names?
The
like
normal way?
Rude. First of all.
Like a remake of a famous movie, David and Confused.
But I've never understood. I mean, like, I get why people mispronounce my name. That's fine. But, like...
People mispronounce your name?
Yeah. It's Colin.
People mispronounce Colin?
All the time. Well, sometimes I've gotten Kale more than once. But Colin, there's only three. There's the punctuation,
Yeah.
the organ,
Yeah.
and Powell.
Yeah.
That's it.
But
I've never met anybody else named Colin.
Sure. Yeah, I forget about...
What
And
about...
it's like,
I forget about war criminals.
right, of course.
Yeah.
Or people who bring little things of crystal light into the Senate confirmation.
I don't
Remember
recall
that?
that.
He brought in that little vial
Isn't
of
there
dust and was like,
another
"This is
one?
why they have WMDs in Iraq."
Oh.
Good thing we didn't get mired in the Middle East again.
Yeah.
Good thing we
anyway,
learned.
this is a local show about St. Louis.
And not Cologne. Fourth pronunciation.
Cologne.
Yeah.
I
That's
think it requires a whole extra letter, a few extra letters if you're French,
German.
that one.
Actually, Cologne...
Well, it's French.
The
It's the
city
French part of.
The city of Cologne is actually Cologne. K-O with an umlaut, L-N. So it's only 4 letters.
We get it. You studied abroad. Ugh, God.
I didn't study abroad.
How about we make a
I
fun
didn't-
announcement?
I didn't learn anything.
Overarching, our fair podcast has a new sponsor. In
We do.
Left Hand Promotions.
Our neighbors. Right across
Yes.
the street.
Doing official and exclusive merch for the Overarching St. Louis podcast. At our live show coming up on 314 Day, that is March 14th. For
I thought
those
you were
of
going to have to
counting.
think about what date it was for a
No,
second.
it's March 14th.
Which is a Saturday, so
It's
that's fun.
March 14th, 21256 repeating. I don't know. That's not it. I don't know.
3.14125 2654.
Yeah, come at that exact date and time to our live show at Greenfinch. And
3.141592654.
you can be the first to get... Shut up.
It's
I'm
something
doing
like
a
that.
thing.
It's something like that.
Cool. We get it. You studied abroad.
Not in Cologne.
You can get your hands on exclusive merch that's being released at our live show, our new St. Loogie Magoogie, Visit St. Loogie Magoogie t-shirt, and also our existing merch, like our hats that none of us are wearing right now. But they're cool.
Oh, man,
Put it
we're
right
so
here.
bad at-
Put it right here on my head, Ashley. Right here. Put it right here.
Put our
See
hat
that?
on there?
Wow, look at that.
Wow.
Real cool. Steve's hot dog's also cool, though. You guys good?
yeah,
great.
I'm ready to say the pledge,
I
baby.
feel-
I'm ready to pledge allegiance.
yeah.
I'm ready to allegiate.
I would sacrifice myself and pledge myself.
Firstborn son?
Definitely not. That guy's...
Ew.
Honestly, of all the things that have happened because of me in this world, easily like the best. It's like all the things that I've done in this world. Lewis is here. Here is Mid. Here's all the things that I've done. In
And
the
now-
world,
and now knowing
besides
that.
Lewis.
Now knowing that,
Yeah.
like,
I can't give up the only one thing that I've done good in this world.
how could you possibly be alleged without killing your child? According, it's biblical.
That's true. It is.
Come on, David.
It's very Isaac coded.
Yeah, but you just got to.
That's so
You don't. If we learn anything from the Bible, you don't have to kill your son. You just have to say it and mean it.
You just have to hold a knife up.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, God. Well, this took a dark turn. Anyway, let's say the pledge.
Yeah.
I pledge allegiance to Gregory FX Daly, the one to whom we owe it all, and to our taxes, which we'd prefer to be spent on Greetings, plebs! I'm 49th and final Lieutenant Governor and Senate President of the Missouri General Assembly, David Wassinger. And I hereby decree that you may no longer pledge allegiance to Gregory FX Daly, Collector of Revenue for the City of St. Louis. Ew, St. Louis, yuck! By order of the Missouri General Assembly, the body in which I am the president of, you must now pledge fealty to me! Senate President of the Missouri General Assembly, Lieutenant Governor David Wassinger! But hey, listen, I'm a reasonable second tyrant-in-chief. If you don't like this idea, the state of Missouri allows for you to petition for a ballot initiative so that you can vote to have control over your own pledge. That's democracy! Ew, democracy, yuck! What's that? You already voted for your own pledge? Well, I guess you didn't vote loud enough! Try again next time, poors! In the meantime, you now owe me 39% more pledge, 4.225% to the clod, and the millions of votes ignored by him. I finally got to bust out my Dave the Barbarian voice. The little pig from Dave the Barbarian.
Oh my gosh.
It's the first when I was a seventh grader. That was the first voice I ever. That's the first voice I ever learned how to do.
That's really.
Aha! The tables have turned, Dave the Barbarian.
That's really good. That's freaky. Actually, I really appreciate that.
It's so niche, but I never get to use it. I never get to use it, and now I'm going to do the whole podcast like this.
Yeah, no, I don't think
I
it's
won't,
the
I
first
promise.
voice, but like definitely the most iconic and utilized voice I learned also around 7th grade is like just every single character on HomestarRunner.com.
Oh sure, yeah, good voices too.
Yeah.
Iconic.
Teen Girl Squad. What's her face? So and so, the ugly one,
And there's-
cheerleader.
There's also
Yeah,
all
you
the.
did that all out of order, buddy.
Okay, I forgot.
Anyway,
What's the
That's
show,
correct, I
the,
did do
the
that.
Adult Swim show with Meatwad.
yeah, Aqua Teen Hunger
Aqua
Force.
Teen Hunger Force. That's another one with great.
I did
people.
the.
Remember when? Hey, remember when?
I did the Rob Paulson route, and I did all the Animaniacs. That was like the first
Yeah.
character voice.
Nerf.
Oh,
What are we going to do
I'm,
today,
yeah, I'm
Brian?
sure, yeah.
Are we men in our 30s?
Yeah,
Yes.
34.
Could you tell?
Still doing
Probably.
pinky voices
Yeah,
for
back,
fun.
Back when television was great.
That's right.
Back when television was on TV.
I do say what we going to do today, brain, a lot. I
Just-
do
yeah,
say that a
that's
lot
fair.
in my daily life.
Just to your own brain.
Yes. Yes.
I did have an audition. Actually, I did have an audition recently where I did use Pinky in the Brain as like a, analog for my scene partner, and it worked. So still using.
It worked, and you didn't get the role.
It's also true. I got a callback though.
Yeah.
I got two. Anyway, I have a quick little game I'd like to play with you guys.
Ooh.
all right.
Tell me the rules.
So-
how do I win?
This is it's my favorite bit. Like the Emperor Palpatine. Do it.
Yeah.
And it's like if you're gonna color a room, if you're gonna interior design, what would Emperor Palpatine say? Hewitt, et cetera,
Yeah.
et cetera.
Yes.
So it's one of those that came up while walking over here, but it's the quote from Breaking Bad, a guy opens his door and gets shot, and you think that of me? No, I am the one who knocks.
Yeah.
So, a guy twitches a little, and all runners advance a base, and you think that of me?
I am
the one who.
walks.
No.
Box. Yeah,
Good
yeah.
job. Good job.
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Cool. Well,
David, we're
that
playing
one was
a game.
for you.
We're playing a game, and I'm
specifically.
trying to win. 1
I
point for
wasn't
Bradley.
paying attention.
Point for Bradley.
A guy sells his wares aggressively on the street, and you think that of me? No, I am the one who.
Hawks.
Good job. 2 points for Bradley. A guy opens his door and gets shot, and you think that of me? Oh, a guy opens his door and gets shot, you think that of me? No, I am the one who.
Mox.
There you go. 100 points for Bradley, 1 point for David. How about,
We have bells. I know that's not what they're
Oh,
for,
yeah.
but we could ding in.
We could ding in.
A guy slips in to be the barrier between your sweaty feet and your fancy shoes. You think that of me? No, I am the one who.
Socks.
Socks.
Hey.
1 point for me. Negative 1 points for David.
Even a man walks in and accidentally steps on a chicken. And you think that of me? No, I am the one who
Squawks.
Yeah, good.
Or
box.
Or
Box. Right. I was like, it could be both. It could be both.
A man shares a meme of a song by the Police where you cut off the lyrics early, and you think that of me? No, I am the one who
Rocks. 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 It's my favorite meme of all time. And finally,
Yeah.
This is the one that inspired it, and possibly, actually, I'm going to call it St. Louis related
I was
because it
gonna
is.
say, like, where is this connection? But
A guy gets in his car and drives like 500 feet down the street, and you think that of me? No, I am the one who
Walks.
1,000 trams for everybody.
Walks.
1,000 green lines for everybody. You got it, David, buddy. You
I
got
got
it. Yeah.
I got one. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
You know what I was doing?
We know, buddy.
I was
You were
looking up
playing
the
games
investment.
on your phone.
I was looking
Yep.
up the amount of investment into a project that we were going to talk about later. I thought it was a lot of money, and it is. Turns out it's a lot less money than I thought was actually originally
he's
invested.
not
so I
playing
apologize.
games
Well,
on
more
his
on
phone.
the- well-
He's taking care of business.
Yeah, he's a project that, like, on this show we're going to talk
Yes,
about. Oh,
yes.
okay, cool. That's and that's called
Writer's room.
that. Well, no, he's doing a clickbait, except for it's opposite clickbait. He said it's like, it's so much less money than you could possibly believe. Top 10 things.
Top 10 things that are less than you think they are.
Top 10 real things that you would absolutely believe.
I want to do a listicle of listicles from BuzzFeed, like top 10 BuzzFeed lists that are the worst.
Top 10.
Top 10 of the top 10s of the of the 2010s.
We got
What's
oh boy.
yeah?
All right.
What's
So
going on in St. Louis right now?
we got a new show.
We're on the television,
We're on
Ma.
TV.
We made it.
Yeah. Speaking of when television was on television, I guess you could watch this on television. You could also watch it on your phone because it's streaming
You can also
on HBO, HBO Max, HBO Plus,
Yeah.
HBO Max, all the things that it was called. David, Jesus.
I just had a client tell me when they wanted to write an offer. So,
Stop working. We're doing a show.
well, you could, yeah,
You watched the first episode of DTF St. Louis.
I did.
And what'd you think?
I don't think it's a good show.
Okay.
oh, just like as television.
Just as television. Here's the problem with me saying that. I would love to be on the show.
Oh, well, you're really selling it.
I know, that's why I'm saying first. I don't think it's good enough.
Are you saying?
But if you put me on the show,
There you go. Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say it's
that
not
it
a
would-
good show.
unless you put
Acclaim-
me
Missing-
on it.
It's DTF St. Louis. It's missing a certain. It's missing a certain.
It's missing a certain 5'10", 175-pound white
Generously.
guy.
And-
It's
and
5'9" and
give me your
3/4
hands. Give me-
right
give me
now,
your
man.
hands. Give me your hands. Give me your
Oh
hands.
yeah, they're bigger than they
Your-
seem.
in your
Do you want to see my feet?
You can see. You can,
Both sides for your.
and
the left one.
you can work locally to St. Louis and to Sarasota and to Louisville.
Yeah, I'll go where you need me, but I do have to bring my firstborn son along. He is named after the city, so you could put him in there too.
you're not currently sacrificed firstborn son.
Correct.
So, acclaimed actors Jason Bateman and David Harbour, not enough, needs David Lemon. And what was DTF stands for? David Anthony Lemon, obviously.
Yes.
David Tanthony Lemon.
No,
David Tanthony Femin.
Always ABC. Always be
Comedy.
Commiserating.
always be watching DTF St. Louis on HBO Max. What's the show about? Why is it St. Louis? What is it St.
Well,
Louis?
I don't want to spoil it because the first episode is like the precipice for the rest of the show. Obviously, that's how pilots work. But but in the first episode, something happens that then you go back in time, and it's a, oh no, the thing that at the end happened in the beginning of the show, and then now let's tell the rest of the story that leading up to that.
Like
that
a Greek
moment.
tragedy.
It's a Greek tragedy. Very much so.
I thought it was about St. Louis.
It's a French settlement tragedy.
Okay.
So I within the first 2 minutes, the biggest glaring mistake he's riding his Jason Bateman's character is riding his recumbent bicycle.
We have those here.
From what seemingly he says in the suburbs, basically not in the city, it's Twyla, Missouri is what they call it, which really feels like either Baldwin or feels like Wildwood. That's
Somewhere
kind of
somewhere out there.
Somewhere out there. You think he's going to ride his recumbent bicycle all the way from there to work?
Where does he work?
Downtown.
Whoa.
On Market Street. You see it. Market Street. Good job to understand what that is. But
Pretty popular street name.
ain't
but-
no chance you're cycling 25 miles, 20 miles
well,
on a recumbent bike one way.
That's
Or-
fair. On a recumbent bike
But he
is
gets
crazy.
up at 4 a.m. and then, that's crazy.
Well, he gets up at 4 a.m.
Yes.
The recumbent bike's wild. My uncle did used to ride from Webster Groves to Boeing and back every day.
Oh, wow.
He was
That's
he
not
was
the
like a
crazy
professional
part.
race biker. Though.
That is the crazy part. But it's not the issue is the station, the call letters for the station starts with a W
that's
on the sign.
that's wrong.
Within the first 2 minutes.
That-
And I know that Sarah Fensky and Ryan Carl already broke this down, and I saw it this morning, and I was like, dang it, I'm going to talk about that.
Yeah, W.
But smart people, recognize those
Yeah,
things.
they-
faster.
there's-
Wait,
and we're
I don't
gonna
know
say-
why. I don't know why. I don't know why that's wrong. I thought all stations started with a W.
West of the Mississippi is a K. You know this. You're just being.
I was doing a bit, David. I was setting you up.
We do have W stations on the east side of the river, though. So, technically, Twyla could exist in, the station technically
in the
could
Metro
exist
East.
in the Metro East. So that's not necessarily wrong, but it is wrong.
Yeah.
But it's wrong to you.
What other big problems did you see?
I think the glaring issue is.
Could be fixed by a curtain.
The glaring issue is we talk about how the show is set in St. Louis. That's not the issue. The show is named after St. Louis. So it's something that we talked about. It's not like Detroiters, right?
It's
Which
not
is
a,
a
it's
show.
not like a love letter. To
It's
St.
not a
Louis.
love letter to St. Louis that Tim Robinson and Sam Richardson did with talking about their neighborhoods, their specific haunts, like the actual owners of places in town that they love and their frequent, hangouts. That it's not that. This is a drama, and
Crazy name for a drama.
yes, and the director slash creator of the show decided to pick a place that was just where bad things. You're allowed to do bad things.
Yeah. What
that's why he
was
called
his
it
quote? That
DTF
like
St. Louis. It's like-
any bad mistake you can make, you can
You
make
can make
in
a mistake
Louis.
in St. Louis. Yeah.
I feel like if you try hard enough, you can do anywhere. But
Right.
Yeah.
But I get it. And so he's kind of dissing you, first of all.
Yeah, I did kind of take that as like a little bit of a slight.
Yeah.
like the way people talk about New Jersey and New York.
Right.
It's like you what is it?
like
If you
Cleveland.
can make
Ugh,
it if you
Cleveland.
can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. It's like, bro, you couldn't lift a hay bale. You know?
Because we're doing a lot of that in St. Louis.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
I'm
But-
just talking about people that make fun of
Yeah.
people that live in the country or live in rural areas. That's
Oh,
what
sure.
New York is like. You wouldn't make it 1 minute here.
Yeah, I got a TikTok yesterday that called St. Louis a cope city.
A cope city.
Yeah, it's one of every city other than Chicago, New York, and the other ones that are like, ugh, like people think it's the greatest city ever, but they just haven't been anywhere. Yeah. It's like, yeah,
Well, that exists.
It's like,
we
we
are the greatest
know.
city anywhere. So
I don't agree, but it's the greatest. It's my greatest city. It's where I live.
Yeah. Doesn't have to be best to be favorite.
The
Doesn't have to be best to be favorite.
yeah.
Well, recent
Be
data
best.
shows that St. Louisans, for a two-person household, St. Louisans have the highest disposable income in all of America.
Thanks, realtor.
Fun fact.
I'm
There
sure.
you go.
I'm sure people are really feeling that.
Cool.
So
It's skewed wildly by
It-
Huntley.
it is median. It's not average. It's median. It is median. Second is actually Washington D.C., which
Well,
they
I
have
don't know the
crazy high
difference
city-
between average
crazy
and
high
median,
income.
so it's Ledoux's fault.
Ladue is what would bring the average up. Median is like the number, the 50th percentile, like the actual middle person of the almost 3 million people here. The 1.5 millionth person is making that.
But David, I want to yell on the internet.
Oh,
So-
great.
Okay.
Do it.
So I'm right.
Forget about that.
The
But
the
so
real the
on-
real problem with DTF St. Louis is that It wasn't filmed here.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the big one.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the.
But they have an opportunity.
Which you could say like about anything. Like, well, people film things set places, different places all the time. Like, oh, they didn't film on Mars. No, it's the California desert.
But what bringing your production to a city drives jobs and revenue for that city.
Yeah.
And
Are we doing anything to try and attract that kind of production?
not only are we doing, we already done.
Oh.
Whoa! The Show Mo Act, I hate that, was passed a couple years ago that increased like a tax incentive for productions of television productions to come here.
Well, they
And-
had such a missed opportunity. Wouldn't it make way more sense to call it the Show Me Mo Act?
Show me Mo. Show me Mo.
What is
Is
am I
it
wrong?
is it a belabored acronym too, or just that?
I don't know.
It's not
Show Mo.
But it's already working. There's been a ton of movies filmed here this past year.
Yeah.
And it's like, sure, like Superstore, the other big primetime show that was set here in recent memory, like it didn't film here and St. Louis was largely set dressing, but it wasn't in the name,
Yeah.
like, and also the Show Mo Act had not passed yet. So it's totally reasonable for people to have not filmed here. Instead, they go to Atlanta. Then again, there's a lot of resources in Atlanta. It's the new Hollywood on this side of the country.
Yes.
On that side of the country. It's this.
We're kind of.
We're not really Midwest. We're East when you look at
We
a map.
like to act as Easterners. Yes.
But there might be something new that here in St. Louis that is something for something, David.
Well, I mean, we have the.
I'm good at this.
The something for something. We have it's called Gateway Studios in like the production facilities in Chesterfield. I thought this was much, much, much more money that was put into this. This is actually more of a production facility for
Touring concerts.
touring concerts.
Yeah.
Not actual filming production.
Yeah, no, Gateway Studios. I knew about this.
And it's $150 million. I thought it was like a $500 million endeavor with a lot more work being done to it. And I think they could have made this a little bit more of a destination
for film and TV.
for film and TV instead
Yeah.
of just touring.
I mean, I'm sure it could be a soundstage. The Gateway Studios.
Yeah.
I heard like this is very cool.
Yes.
it is a this if you're a theater person out there, about like tech rehearsal, and you have to go to the space to do tech rehearsal, and when you're Taylor Swift or when you're Kid Rock or somebody.
There
It's
you
a
go.
ding for Kid Rock. The you have to tech your show, but you can't just like go to Busch Stadium and
practice.
set up all the lights and practice. So this is a venue where national, international acts can come and fully tech out a show using fancy, super duper awesome technology before they go
Yeah. And then
to their
they
arena
load it
tour.
onto trucks and load it into every other
And-
stadium.
yep,
And
book it. Any big room can be a soundstage, but one that's like super duper specced out like that would be cool if they brought productions here and whatnot, especially ones that are named after St. Louis. Anything else to add to the DTF St. Louis
there's
story?
supposed to be there's a proposed like $62 million the Hollywood River Studios in Wood River, Illinois. Like it's
of oil pollution fame.
of oil pollution.
Yeah.
Fame. So it's supposed to be like regional and competitive tax incentives for state of the art production and sound stages and post production in Wood River. Now that production is only that $62 million facility. They need to be pushing the living daylights out of that. But Illinois has some film tax write-offs and tax revenue for these producers to come into town and shoot there. But Missouri's is actually better.
Sure.
And so the city of Chesterfield, which has done such a good job of saying, we're going to build everything in floodplains, baby.
Yeah. That's what being in a valley is all about.
And now they're doing, downtown Chesterfield and Wild Horse Creek all over there. And they're trying to build these communities.
Yeah,
and now
downtown
they can,
downtown Chesterfield,
and
all
they
the
can-
all the urban without all the
they can
urban.
build that out, and even put bigger production facilities in the valley that's really close by to where they have these studios. I forget the name of the studios that they shoot this at. It's actually kind of like Twyla.
Oh, it's like far away from the city center.
In Atlanta. It's like 25 miles south of there. It's this planned community. It's like 1,500. No, it's 800 acres.
Whoa.
And I think some 60 or 50 of those acres are like a planned city where
With like a soundstage and stuff in it. Essentially like a big like back lot.
around it. There's different studios. There's like 20 different sound stages or
So it's like
studios
a little
surrounding
it's like a planned neighborhood with like a back
so
lot and
people
sound
live
stage
there.
and stuff. That's
they
really
live
cool.
there while they're shooting, and people can also just live there. Period, even though they're not.
Do they use the neighborhood as like locations?
Sometimes,
It's
but
like, it's
rarely.
like I live on Regency Street.
Yeah.
I live on Inner City Street.
Right.
I live
I live
on.
on Indian Paintbrush Street.
There you go. The I mean, Breaking Bad famously did that in Albuquerque, where they had like all the settings for the different like shots were just like them driving around the
Sure.
city and sometimes just driving around their studios,
Yeah.
which are also set kind of like away from Albuquerque.
Yeah. Last thing to say on that is if you once again like our friends over at St. Louis Mag wrote a great article just like doing like a nice little quick hit of like
They got up really early this morning and got it all done.
But like here's the things that we have gripes with. Here's the things we think they got right for DTF St. Louis. If you're interested in that, St. Louis Mag. Also, Ryan Crawl has a phenomenal headshot.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
Like
Daddy
we need,
Ryan
we
Kroll.
need to bring Father Crawl. On the
Father
on the-
Greg.
on the show.
Father Greg.
If
Okay,
you
we
know-
respect
Uncle
him.
Kroll?
Yeah, no.
if you know,
Daddy
if you know
Crawl.
who's responsible for Ryan Crawl's headshot.
If you know who's responsible for Ryan Kroll.
Sarah has a good headshot too.
I mean, they're both the great headshots, but like Ryan Crawl specifically, just like the shadow,
He's just good at posing. is
Put
what
it up
you're
right
saying.
here.
see
Oh,
that?
no, wait. Put it up. Wait. Put it up right here.
And then play in the background.
Hold
Tell
on.
me something good. Tell me something good. Jeez. Okay. Wow. Put that away,
Gross.
please. Put
Sorry.
that away.
That's for me. Sorry, Ryan.
I bet he's fine with it. I bet he's like,
Everybody
wait,
loves a compliment.
He's down. You think he's fine with it?
You-
Sorry, Ange.
oh, got it.
DTF St. Louis. There it is.
Ah,
Bringing it back around. In other news, at the time of recording, big. This is the big news. This is the big news of the week of the. Honestly, it's
come
been
on, be positive, baby. Be
It's
positive.
been simmering in the background for a while.
Be positive. Drum roll.
Disney World is coming back, baby. It's here.
Woohoo! I thought
Just
Legoland
kidding. No,
was
it's bad.
coming.
It's bad news. It's the police.
Sting.
No.
Oh.
The police have to spend more money as mandated by the state. So, as you know, we voted for the police to not be run by the state.
Yeah,
Yeah, we totally voted for that.
We voted for
We
that.
Did do that,
And then
and we got that.
we got that. So cool.
and everybody
And we all
voted, and then
lived.
the thing happened, and then
But then
everybody
the state said,
"Cool, stay that
yeah,
way."
yeah, you voted for that and got it, and
That's not how we wanted it to turn out.
You've been running your own police for several years, just like every other city in the country, and crime's been going down. And it seems like not everything's perfect, but you're on a good trajectory. But we want to have control.
Yeah, everybody.
Most
all
major
the
cities in America have had crime go down pretty consistently since COVID, and the only one that's making the opposite direction is Kansas City,
whoop,
which is run by who?
the state.
Oh,
Yeah, I believe if I'm correct, if I've heard correctly from places I hear things,
is it intentional?
there are 2 cities in the United States that have a police board of commissioners or whatever that is determined by the state for state level control of their police department, and it's St. Louis and Kansas City in Missouri. Every other city has local control of their local police, which just makes sense.
No sense. No sense.
Oh.
It doesn't make sense. So The St. Louis Police Board. Glad you brought that up. Just as a primer, the St. Louis Police Board is made up of 5 or 6 people, one of which is Kara Spencer, the mayor, and then 5 other governor-appointed random people.
People who live in the state of Missouri, probably.
Yeah, I think they all might live in the city or in the area.
I think there is a quota for the area, but I don't think it. I don't know.
But they're not. They are not experts necessarily. Like one's a car dealership guy, one's a restaurateur.
One's a car dealership owner who has contracts with the city,
and he's a non-voting member for the record. So there's 5 voting members, 1 non-voting member.
Yeah.
Not to I do want to be fair, but
it's still doesn't pass the smell test.
St. Louis City Police Board certified a budget on Wednesday. So today is Tuesday, so about a week ago. That increases the St. Louis police budget by $48 million. Which
is that a lot?
We'll get there. So Kara was the only dissenting vote on the board. Mm-hmm. That $48 million does not include an additional $24 or $27 million for FICA, health insurance, marshals, and park rangers. Altogether, it would bring the total police budget to $274 million.
So that is a substantial
increase. And I want to put that in perspective for you. On average, cities spend between $300 and $700 per resident on their police budget.
Okay.
Baltimore in 2020, which is the stats I could find. Yeah. 2020, Baltimore was the highest, spent $840 per resident.
A similar city to St. Louis.
Yeah, in a lot of ways, right? Like gets a bad rap. Also, St. Louis or Baltimore City County divided.
Yeah.
Baltimore, small city in a large metro area.
The Wire,
obviously, famously the same
as DTF St. Louis.
Yes. St. Louis. What do you think St. Louis's new police budget would represent per?
More.
Lower. It's not.
Dang it.
A normal amount.
It's not.
Oh.
$978 per resident.
I said more.
I thought you said less.
I said the word
I thought you said lower.
More.
I disagree.
Sorry. I was thinking 1,000, so that's pretty much on the nose.
Right on the nose. It would be by far the highest.
God bless, dude.
By far the highest.
That is obscene.
Police spending per resident. This all despite the fact that crime is down in every conceivable way. Every statistic is showing crime going in the right direction. It's a nationwide thing, but also true of St. Louis. Why are they doing this? Why? Politics, obviously. But, St. Louis has this perception, and some of it's true, obviously, like that we have a problem with crime. But, St. Louis has been spending money on the police budget and increasing it every year.
Yeah. And also doing other programs that help reduce crime.
Yeah.
There is not, for some reason, people, have this idea in their mind that there is a straight line between policing and reducing criminal activity, and that's so,
very
so
1950s thinking.
But it's also just it's just not you don't even have to see that much nuance to see that what causes crime. The cause of criminal incidents is not a lack of police.
It's poverty.
Yeah.
It's poverty.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, crime is a circle, and the motor of that circle, the motor of that wheel is poverty.
And policing is a circle, and those who get into policing have the same cycle.
Ooh, tell them, David.
It's the same thing.
Are you about to go off, Queen?
These individuals who eventually go into a life of crime.
And also, a life of crime. It'd be people who commit crimes.
Sorry, I apologize. That's not
a life of crime.
That's
if you want to go into a life of crime, you should be the president.
Yeah, it's very easy for you to do so now.
Yeah.
How you get there is systemic. How you get there is you have education taken away from you. You have groceries taken away from you. You have freedom of movement taken away from you. You have housing taken away from you. The same thing can be said for those who get into policing. You have education.
They have access to all those things.
They have access to all those things, but they are fed, they are educated in a very specific way to believe that those are the problems. They are brought up in systems and in families and insular communities that this is the only way to deal with crime.
Yeah, well, they're brought up with the propaganda that
Yes.
there are good guys and bad guys, and the police are the good guys protecting the other good guys from the bad guys, not understanding that we live in a community, we live in a society, and there are external factors that, you know.
I do think this is a pretty.
But more importantly,
lefty scum that I am, I do think that's a pretty broad generalization. But
yes.
Yeah.
But more importantly, it's the idea of, say it with me, brotherhood and community that they long for.
Sure.
So they go into a police force and like go to an academy.
Back the blue.
And you see everybody with the back the blue lines and the blue lives matter. And it's the exact same thing as people who join gangs.
Ooh.
It's the exact same thing, dude.
Is he hot?
Nope, he's got the woke mind virus.
Oh.
It's the exact same idea. All they're looking for is community.
No.
Yeah, no, like
these people are looking
the
for is
human
community.
need for community is a great way to sell your cult.
And they're getting into
Wow.
the police force. Not getting into it. I wouldn't say they're getting into it. They're getting into it because they're led there. That's just like, oh, there are people that I like in here.
Yeah.
There are people that I do life with in here in the police that I look up to. But what they're doing is actually very similar things.
One thing I wanted to bring up was one of these like correlations in outcomes, at least, for what happens under state control and what happens when the state meddles in local business. So a good thing might be happening for St. Louis Police Department, right? St. Louis officers could soon face automatic suspensions for failing to activate their body cameras. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's good. Just, casually on the same day, St. Louis would also become a legislation was on the same day that was announced. Legislation was proposed in the Missouri House that St. Louis, the city, would be financially liable for civil suits against the police department.
Oh.
So, how do we stop civil suits? Oh crap. We got to have a better disciplinary policy.
Sure.
Yeah. Why did it take so long to do that? I don't know. Can't possibly have anything to do with the state control, but not in the way that you think. Not the state saying, "Hey, maybe we should be better cops."
Yeah.
It's like, no, the city's responsible for all this money stuff, and oh crap, now we gotta lessen the blow. The moral of the story is here: the state is telling the city to spend money that it does not have.
Right.
Mayor Kara Spencer was talking about how the proposed police budget would absolutely decimate city services, could lead to layoffs. She said not only do city employees deserve raises, but they deserve to keep their jobs, which is a pretty chilling warning.
Yeah.
And I personally happen to, not that my voice matters at all in this, but like, I agree. I mean, as a person who lives in the city, you think the potholes are bad now?
Sure.
Try when the city is spending $48 million more on something that was already working.
Yeah.
It's a clusterfuck, to say the least. Also, on that suspension thing, real quick, how long do you think the first infraction is?
Oh, like a couple weeks?
It's a day. How long do you think the second infraction is?
Like a couple weeks.
It's 3 days. How long do you think the third infraction is?
If you 3 times fail to put on your camera, like that's intentional. That's like bad. Like you should be like something serious.
You're right. 5 days. So it's a bullshit.
Hold on.
It's a bullshit policy anyway.
1 for the first infraction.
1 day for the
2,
first infraction.
3
for the second. 5 for the third.
How is it not?
A week, a month, and permanently? I don't know.
How is it not like a month and then permanently?
For real? Like, yeah. It's silly. More accountability, but not from people who don't know what the hell's going on
I
here.
can see it being like a week and then a month, and then permanent. I could see that because the first time potentially actually could be accidental. I don't know.
Sure.
I'm
like,
not.
No,
giving
that's
them
fair.
that.
And like,
It can be.
things fail and whatever. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know why they're not on all the time.
Anyways.
we have the technology. We landed on the moon. One last thing. We're going to do a quick little segment we like to call a 31425. 31425 is the love child of a tier list in the top 5. 3 is mid, 1 is great, 5 is bad. You'll get it. What's today's topic, David?
It's the most wonderful time. Oh, yeah. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Lent has just started, and Jesus is going to bring you some cheer through dying on the cross and resurrecting 3 days later. So eat some fish in the meantime.
Transubstantiation. Into fish.
That's the Catholics. We're talking about the Catholics. Those fish fries.
Because they haven't
baby.
had enough crap.
But it's also not just the Catholics. It's VFWs and
everybody eats fish.
Lions clubs and Knights of the Round Tables. you know.
Fish.
Yeah.
Famously not meat.
Yeah.
And we are going to do a 31425
Like,
of the fish fries in
just
St.
a
Louis.
primer and like
Something that I care about very deeply.
honey, sweetie. I need to clarify this because I'm not. I was raised Orthodox.
Jew?
What?
Orthodox Jew?
No, Greek.
Oh.
It's Jew.
Yeah, that's why. When you
Feels-
throw that word out there
Yeah,
on
you
its
can't
own,
say it on its own.
it's really like that.
So like I get a little bit of this. So but it's like this feels like speaking of Orthodox Jews, this feels like the same thing where it's like, oh, we can't do labor on Saturday. And it's like places with a high Orthodox Jewish population will like have a elevator attendant. So like another person's pressing the button.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it feels like cheating is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Like the fish is because people give up meat for Lent,
Yes.
but fish totally not meat.
Totally not meat. Because Jesus gave it to people.
Oh, is that why?
Also, I think biologically, fish is different than meat.
Also, there's no such thing as fish.
What?
Have you ever heard about
Bradley? Fish is biologically different than meat.
Yeah, it's biology.
That's I was all right. Don Bongino, who is this? Get your fish creatine supplement today, brother.
Omega-3 fatty acids.
I don't
Injected
know
straight
anything,
into-
but I would love to know about where the best and worst fish fries are in St. Louis, according to expert David Lemon.
According
Yes.
to Catholic expert David Lemon.
Yeah, baby.
Catholic correspondent.
All right.
I think we both know the same Catholic.
What do you mean?
You have Catholic friends?
We both know the same Catholic?
Yeah.
The one.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
My
one.
entire family?
Oh, what?
Are you Catholic?
My entire mom's side, my Italian family is like, they're all Catholic.
You are non-denominational.
I am figuring it out,
There you go.
as we all are.
What's number 3?
3 is the Serbian Orthodox Church in South City. Holy Trinity Serbian Orthodox?
Something like that.
It's solid. It is solid. It is all the way through all of these places I have been to. I have been to 25 plus fish fries around St. Louis.
He's a
okay?
fishy guy.
I adore this season
Really like
with a fiery passion of the Christ.
He adores this season being Old Bay.
They have spicy cod and catfish combo.
Whoa.
That there's
Don't
a lot
mess
of
with the
places around.
Serbians.
There's a lot of places around town that do like spicy or Cajun or stuff like that.
What does spicy mean to the Catholics?
Probably not that spicy.
Oh, pepper.
So they also have some fish tacos. Big ups.
Oh, nice.
But
Multicultural.
I care about tradition here. They have a full bar, which a lot of places do not. It really works.
Wait a minute, hold on.
It's nothing crazy special, and I judge on the fish
Mm-hmm.
and 2 sides, and also potentially your dessert spread, your drink spread, and overall general community-oriented vibes that are there.
So this
People
one's-
hanging,
so
people
this one's
talking.
mid.
The old school. This is good. It's mid. It's fine.
So
gets
it
the job
has
done.
the fish.
It's average,
It's fish,
but it's good.
spicy fish.
Yes.
Sides.
Yes.
Full
It's
bar.
quality. It's just quality.
God, I can't wait to hear number 2 and 1 because this one is in my neighborhood.
Yes, it is.
And
it's solid. And the best fish fry is the
I'm
one you
excited.
can walk to. I
Yeah,
mean that.
and
And because you're going to see your neighbors, you're going to see friends that are now people that will become friends because they are your neighbors. That's how these parish fish fries work.
yeah, because you give you fish, or they don't give you fish. You buy the
buy
fish
it.
with your neighbors, and all of a sudden you talk to somebody, and you're like, maybe I will try Jesus.
Yes.
That's the way it works. I'm nom nom Jesus.
Yes.
I'm nom nom nom.
Number one. We're going right to it because that's how 31425 works.
Yeah, it goes in that order.
It's St. Ferdinand in Florissant, and it's not even close. They know how to prep catfish better than everyone in this city. It's like the only place that knows how to prep like catfish and actually fry catfish correctly.
Do they have an open bar?
They do have not an open bar. None of these places have open
fine.
bars.
Do they have a full bar?
They have a big bar. I don't know. I don't think it's full though. It's not like a big spread.
not selling
it's good.
me.
It's good. It's big.
I mean,
it's big enough. They have options.
Fish fry, you don't want anything other than beer anyway.
They have options.
It's fair.
So here's the thing. It's a buttermilk soak with cornmeal flour, and they make it crispy, and it's light and flaky and not dense. It's important to have.
Just like Jesus
Yes.
made it.
Also, this is a stipulation. It is important you have both of these sides. If you do not, you are not a good fish fry, an elite fish fry. You have to have good coleslaw, and you have to have good hush puppies. If you only have one, that's upsetting. If you don't have either, you're not a fish fry. It's disgusting. It's deplorable. You need to be evicted from
Fish.
from your building that you don't pay taxes on.
Ooh, tell them.
Cool.
So St. Ferdinand's has top 2 hush puppies and top 2 coleslaw. They have the best coleslaw in the city. Okay? And their fish is phenomenal.
That's what it says on the outside
It's
of
a
the church.
clear winner.
That's what it says on the outside of the church, too.
Number 4. Immaculate Conception of Dardenne. Yes, the parish that my grandmother was part of. It's important to me. And they only aren't number 5. Okay. I played soccer for them growing up.
I feel like this is about to be personal.
We hated All Saints and we hated St. Patrick's. Get bent. I need my former ICD teammates to comment on this video and comment on this and agree with me. The fish fry itself, community being there, it slapped. The spaghetti,
Spaghetti?
unreal. Unreal.
Oh, good. It's
so
good.
So good. But I remember that being the only thing that was good. It's been since I was 18 and went with my grandma because that's what I do
So
with
she
my
went
grandma.
to that church, yes.
Because I do with my grandma. I'd go be, Jesus adjacent. But if I know anything about Catholicism and their fish fries, they haven't changed a bit. So, it's been the same since I was 18.
So you haven't been back, but you are confident.
I am
that
confident
it's
it's
still
the
just
same.
as bad.
Yeah, the fish is... Work on it, guys.
Immaculate Conception of Dardenne.
We dominated soccer, okay? We were so good. Where are my boys at? Tyler Garvin, Danny
Great
Taylor,
soccer,
Corey.
great spaghetti, garbage fish, Dardenne.
Where are my guys at? You know what we were doing.
Immaculate
Yeah.
Conception of Dardenne.
Yes.
Serving the same
Tony.
fish since 1994.
Okay, number 2.
Number 2.
A really, 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 really good fish fry. St. Mary Magdalene in Brentwood.
Okay.
The sheer amount of people that make this happen, the volunteers, over 100 volunteers.
Over 100!
Let me say that again. Over 100 people volunteering. They well over 1,000, close to 2,000 fillets served a day.
That's a lot of fillets. Look at
It
all
is unreal.
these fillets.
The whole neighborhood, the whole city comes together. Everything is good.
The whole
Everything
city
is good.
of where?
Brentwood and surrounding areas, like people from Maplewood,
The
people
whole
from
city
Rock
of
Hill.
Brentwood and surrounding areas.
Yeah.
Love that. Love
Well,
that.
We
love
call that
town.
Mid County.
We call that.
We do call it
the
Mid-County.
Brentwood Promenade parking lot.
That's called. Nothing's crazy, like outstanding. Nothing's like steal the show. The fish is consistently very good, and the spices, the spice blend that they have is great. The hush puppies are
It's
some
pepper
of the best.
and salt.
They have desserts that my kid likes the most. Also, it's like a well-oiled machine, dude. People are in and out, and the line moves. It is awesome.
Well, it's a fish fry.
They
I
have
hope
a
the
kid.
machine has oil.
They have a kid that has a staff that says back of the line, and it's like whenever, like to show people where the back of the line is inside the gym, and it like shakes and makes fun noises, and they're just like, "Come here, over here." It's
and
really
your
fun. It's
and your
adorable.
son loves that. I'm
It's
sure.
great. It's fun.
Yeah.
I love it. Number 5.
So are we gonna get canceled for saying
No, nope, you won't
something's
because
bad?
because these people are kind of far away, kind of.
And also, like, you think this is the
And
worst
I-
thing the Catholic Church has done?
I have been to yeah, there you go. I will get into this. Our Lady of Lourdes in Washington, Missouri.
Woo! Duncan on Washington.
They have
Missouri.
mashed potatoes, not hush puppies.
Well, you can't get them out. You can't get them out there.
They have coleslaw, and it needs work.
needs improvement on the report
Either
card.
go all in on the vinegar based, or go all in on the mayo based.
You can't have vinegar and mayo.
But if you do it and you try to blend both of it, put both of them in there.
So-
it's like it lacks both.
What
It's
are they?
like,
Just,
I
is
don't
it just
get it.
cabbage? Is it
Just
a cup of
water?
cabbage?
It's just like cabbage. I don't. Okay. Anyways, stewed tomatoes as a side?
Ew.
What's that about? I will give them this. They do have their parish makes desserts. All of their desserts are homemade from an individual in their parish. Nothing is store bought. Respect.
They get that
Big
fish
respect.
straight out of the Missouri River.
I can't diss them. Like I don't like dissing people for doing volunteer work and like raising money for. It's good, and I can't diss people for that. Okay, but the fish is also lacking. Like there's no spice. It's zero spice. It's also like way overbaked. I'm sorry. Okay, some honorable mentions. I'm just gonna go through very fast. I'm only going to put 2 honorable mentions.
being good.
Good
Okay,
honorable mentions.
It's confusing in this context.
The Eagles in Shiloh, Illinois. Holy crap!
Holy crap!
So knockout fish, dude. Also huge fillets.
Just as
Everybody
God
over there
intended.
knows how to catch a fish, and fillet it, and fry it in good spices.
Catch
Great
it.
mix.
Catch the musical
mix.
Big Fish.
Also, you walk in there and you step back in time, and the people are lovely.
Back when America was great.
American Legions and VFWs. The closest one you can walk to. Just good all around. Just go do it. And if you aren't wanting to get into like the religious affiliation, those are good bets.
Secular fish.
And then St. Peter Catholic Church in Kirkwood. What a broad menu. They have flounder and fish tacos. They have hush puppies, obviously, but the hush puppies are included. They're not an additional side. They're included with all of the plates. Big ups.
There you go.
They have crazy amounts of options for children too, like friggin' pizza.
Just as God
And
intended.
desserts. So
Although
Just as God
say-
intended, and He charged for sides.
Here's the thing though. If you were to tell me, hey, there's this fish fry that has a lot of options, and they specifically like to make sure that like the kids get what they want, they've got pizza.
right,
First
Sure.
guess Kirkwood. First guess
Kirkwood, for
like
sure.
that is so Kirkwood coded. Is like
totally.
well, we want to
Give
make
'em
sure
pizza.
we want to make sure the kids don't face any kind
I'm gonna-
of struggle.
I'm going to put this up to show you. Other cities
Give 'em
in the
their
country
pizza.
definitely do fish fries. There's Catholicism is everywhere, but
No,
it doesn't do it.
Wait, Dave, Catholicism's everywhere.
Even the Pope
Catholicism's
did it in
everywhere.
2014.
Even
and went
the Pope
in
goes to-
Vatican City. Pope Francis
There's
did
the
it
Vatican
in
City
2014.
Fish Fry. That's the name of my band.
That's great.
Vatican City Fish Fry
But
is a
they
ska
don't.
band.
They don't
Yeah.
have the density and the freak out ishness that this whole city has in February and March.
Bet you they offer spaghetti though.
Yeah, probably. But we'll put this map up on the screen. But just zoom in on this for a second. The density of fish
That's
fries
so
in this
many.
city is second to none. It is. Maybe I'll clip it and maybe we can put it up.
Yeah,
on
no,
the
no,
Facebook.
they put it up
people-
somewhere,
we should
yeah.
do it, like people,
It is insane.
people
And
talk-
also, when I zoom in on the city center in like South
It just
City here,
keeps going.
Just like look
It's-
at how dense you can walk.
You can literally walk to.
You can walk
like,
to
if you're
a bunch of
anywhere
them.
in the city. Like
It
really
is-
anywhere
look
in the
at
city,
that.
you can
It
walk.
is. It's crazy.
Zoom up to north side because there's quite a few up there too. Yeah. Oh,
man,
yeah.
people always be like, St. Louis would be talking about how like, oh, our Mardi Gras celebration. We
But-
should be talking about our fish fries. I mean, we do.
But
We're
also-
at a
Mardi
national
Gras
level.
is 2 months long.
But look
First
at this-
month drinking, second
Look
month
at this
fish.
pocket. Look at this pocket in Baldwin and like Ellisville. Like there's a ton of people out there.
Yeah.
And then look at the pocket over in
in St. Charles.
St. Charles.
That's crazy.
Like, stop zooming. Stop
There you go.
friggin' doing it. Pretty good.
First month drunk, second month fish.
Also, these
Cool.
aren't just the Catholic parishes. These are also VFWs and American Legions and all
It's
that.
all the fish.
Elks and lions and eagles. Oh
Sweet.
my.
So long, and thanks for all the fish fry.
I'm.
but those are my
Bradley.
rankings, and if you disagree, no.
And that was, in fact, Overarching. Overarching is recorded at Fly North Theatricals here in sunny South City, St. Loogie Magoogie. Our producer is Ashley Brandmeier. Logo designed by JP Burks, a.k.a. Scrub. Follow us on social media at Overarching ST Lewis. If you're not watching this on YouTube, you should. And if you are, fry that subscribe button and transubstantiate over to the like thing and do it. Do it to it, please.
Yeah, hit the
Please.
bell for notifications about the Hush Puppies.
Yeah, and we won't even charge you extra, just as God intended. I'm Colin.
I'm the biblical David who has only eyes for baths filled with Shebas. E-News. Bathshebas.
And I'm Bradley.
And this was Overarching.